What's up, y'all? It's been a while. Anyway, see what I got done with this thing. So, 5.3 is in, headers are in. All the wiring harness is on the engine, plugged into transmission. I think I'm gonna mount the ECU down there so I don't gotta drill a hole to get into the cab. This one had a lever type throttle pedal, so I had to modify it, weld a tab on it so I could use the cable. So that's done. Cooling system, I need to get some hoses, hook that up, fill it up. The drive shaft, I shortened it, but I don't like it, so I ordered a new one from Coleman or Southwest. I think it was Southwest. Anyway, so far right now I need to get some, excuse the mess, I got parts everywhere. I need to get some argon for the TIG welder, but I just need to fab up the exhaust and run the transmission cooler lines, put fluids in it. We should have a start. I got the, he wanted to keep his old B&M shifter, so we got that working. And that's it. But anyway, we don't have any of the gauges working, so I'm gonna have to, once I get the tune in it, I'm gonna have to pretty much just monitor it off the laptop. But what we ended up doing is pretty much a full rebuild other than touching the bottom end. He ended up wanting to go with a cam, so we got a BTR stage 4 NSR cam. I still went ahead and put new LS6 springs in it, new lifters, new head gaskets. All the gaskets are new, everything's new, other than the bottom end. And other than getting the ECU mounted, so I think I'm gonna mount it somewhere in here. I'll make a bracket to bolt it onto the fender or the core support. But I'm gonna mount it in there, that way it's hiding, and then I'll just run the wiring for ignition and all that inside, which I think he's got. I'll probably run it along the heater core here. If not, I'll have to drill a small hole, but it won't be a 2-inch hole for that big ass grommet. Not just that, to me it's really messy to put all this wiring under the dash, because then you're just stuffing everything under the dash, and it's kind of a pain. But yeah, we're getting there. It's taking a while because work's been crazy and I've been super busy, but I'm not going to sting out as much as I can. I ended up using the stock truck alternator mount, and I cut it for the LS1 intake because he wanted an LS1 intake instead of the stock truck intake. And we're using one of these. I've never used one before, but I've seen people use them with pretty good success. So yeah, and I'm also using an LS1 pump with the spacers. What I like about this is it's got the steam port like right here, so I don't gotta add it to the cooling hoses. Other than that, we got new injectors. I just need to get spark plugs and button up exhaust, put the fluids in it. Hopefully she'll start. Just a quick update. Slowly tackling this thing. Haven't had a whole lot of time to be out in the shop, but when I do make time, I try to get as much as I can knocked out. And putting everything on video, it takes a bunch of time. So hopefully next update, I'll have everything done, and then we can crank her and start it and go from there. Thanks for dropping by, fellas.